Yesterday, when we explored timelessness as an aspect of a life of awareness, we touched on the idea that time is essentially the same thing as thought. That it has no existence outside your head. It's merely an idea. And that whenever we superimpose words over reality and believe them to be true, then we're lost. I want to take this a step further today and explore with you wordlessness as an aspect of this life of awareness. Now, this is a really neat way of understanding what we're engaged in. So I divide my own experience really cleanly between the life of awareness and the life of insanity. And I experience both. Because when I'm living a life of insanity, I'm using words to understand my world. I'm telling stories, or I'm believing the stories that are told inside me, and I'm identifying with those stories. I'm seeing them as the truth. And if I can take this a step further, any time that I'm engaged with words for anything other than a practical reason, I'm living a life of insanity. Because true practice, true awareness practice, is wordless. Now that doesn't mean words aren't coming and going, because that's not my business. What it means is that I'm engaging with those words. I'm getting caught up in them. Whereas in true practice, the focus of my experience is not the words, it's the direct reality of what is. Be that breath, body, awareness itself, or all of these at once. My practice is not something that can be judged or labelled or categorised, because any word that's added to it makes it false. And there's an old Zen saying that a student asked the master to tell him, he said, "Master, describe to me the first principle." The first principle meaning this reality that we're pointing to, that we're seeking. And the story goes that the master said, "If I told you, it would become the second principle." And of course what he's saying, or what she's saying, it may well have been, is that as soon as we explain it in words, that's not the direct experience anymore. That's an abstraction. So when we practice, when we live this life of awareness, it's really important that we simply experience it without mentally chattering about it. Whatever that chatter may be. So true practice and the true life of awareness is timeless and wordless. There's a really nice written reflection exercise for you to do today to help you to embed this understanding. So take a few minutes to do that now. And join me again tomorrow as we continue to walk this path of awareness together.